Hey, what's going on? How are ya? Just checking in on ya. And this is the local show, everybody. And we got Joe, everybody. There's Joe. Whoops. Again with the microphones, our producer. I'm so sorry.
That producer, man, I tell you what. Hi, everybody. It's nice to see you. That music, you keep doing this. Oh, no, the producer keeps doing this where you just turn the music down and start talking, and I'm just trying to find my vibe.
I know. We're trying to find our...
That was killer.
This is like sound check for a band. And there's Shayna, the lovely Shayna,
Hi,
everybody.
guys.
Something looks different. I can't tell what it is.
My blondage.
Oh, there you got legally blonded.
I did some blondage today.
I don't know. This is a family show.
That's what us natural blonde girls do.
I see.
We go away for a couple of hours and then we come back and nobody notices.
No.
Well, it's in a dark room. It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
In all fairness to all people involved.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is to get like a drastic hair change, and then it takes a whole week for like my significant other to even notice, like, oh, you did your hair. Yeah, a week ago.
Hey, you said you were going to the hairdresser, and I knew where you were going,
I know.
so I wrote it down, and then I complimented you as soon as you got home.
I walked in, and your first words were, your hair looks great. I'm like, oh, thanks.
Yes. That's boyfriend points right there.
Yes.
We are listening to Detoxy.
This is rad, isn't it?
This is a local band.
Cool.
I just discovered these guys. I don't know them either, so I don't know much about them, but
they sound really pro and really on their shit. This sounds. I'm sure they've gotten the Interpol reference before, but there's like a little Sonic Youth in there, which I really like.
Yeah, I kind of hear both of those in there. This is really rad.
Yeah,
I want to hear more from them.
Yeah,
Whoa.
we will. Well, we will. Possibly during the break. We might have a break during this show.
I think we should, because usually when
it's good bathroom.
Yeah.
Joe needs to go into the bathroom and read up on our guest.
Our poor guest.
No, I've been reading up on the guest. I just don't know about Detoxy.
Yeah.
Death rock band from Ventura Avenue with members of Catholic Spit. I remember
Ventura County.
The fucking Wrath. I know those guys.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Ancestors, and a different spelling of mask with what do you call that? An umlaut. Is that when you put the umlaut? The 2 dots on the thingy. Yeah, that's them. That was badass.
Yeah, that's a really cool vibe. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
We should just let that record play the whole time. Oh, wait,
no, we have a guest.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Sorry,
sir.
Yeah.
We have a guest. But before we meet our first lady, why am I talking like Bill Burr all of a sudden? I don't know.
I don't know. As soon as I told you we were having a woman on the show, you just turned into Bill
I got
Bill
so
Burr.
excited. I didn't get too excited, but I got enough excited.
Not too excited.
Not too excited.
No, we both did. We were like, what? We don't even know how to talk to ladies.
Hey, guys.
We're going to be in big trouble.
No,
Poor Nikki.
more ladies on this show, please.
Yes, please.
So, Joe, I understand you have a story that you would like to share that has some animal characteristics, unlike last week, or no, Tuesday, where we were talking about, I don't even want to repeat it.
I believe you said your dog had explosive diarrhea in your living room.
That would be a direct quote.
Yep.
From
I listen.
A legal standpoint.
There you go.
Yeah. Now, a quick update on the 90-pound giant dog that caregives for old blind people. Yep. He is doing very well, taking food, taking water.
That's
he did need a specific type of treatment that involves anal gland expression.
Oh.
That was successful.
Oh, great. How did they do that exactly? I've never had a dog that needed it done. Is it like a serious thing? Or?
It's not like something you got to put him out for.
Oh, okay.
A vet tech could do it. I tried a couple times and was unsuccessful. He's a serial anal gland issue guy.
Oh my
and
goodness.
Then when the doctor finally got in there, she said, they're so far up in there I can't find them. And then I didn't feel so.
Wait, what? What do you?
Yeah, they're like
They're
far away from where you would start the procedure.
Do you wear a glove?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's doing okay.
Good.
Yeah,
Good boy.
He's on the mend.
Good boy.
Yeah.
I'm sure he appreciates us discussing his.
If dogs could talk, I
Shout
think
out
he'd
to
say,
Mr. Coda.
"Shut the."
That poor kid.
So you have a murder cat story. What? Okay, so
First
what is a
off,
murder
what
cat?
is a murder cat?
Yeah. We gotta know.
Well, I
There's Nikki in the background enjoying the conversation. Hi, Nikki. There you go. Hi. Sorry, we're in a really tight room right here.
No, we're not. We're COVID safe. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah. So a murder cat. Define murder cat. So I think a murder cat. Well, okay. Let me backtrack. I live up on a hill, full of coyote, rabbit, bobcat, occasional cougar, meaning mountain lion, not the people that own the homes next door.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of wildlife up there. I have love doves that make little nests, and I build them for them. A little animal sanctuary, and I love it so much.
That's cool.
And my dog and I enjoy it. But this last year, the rat problem, or the rodent population in general, has gotten kind of wild, and the hawks and the other guys they're like going after the big bunnies and stuff like that. So the rats have just decided, like, well, I live in the old house, so they're going to just try to get me. And so I killed a lot of them. Sorry, PETA.
Oh.
Many a dead rat. Never a poisoning. Because I don't want it to go back out into the wildlife and populate something else. So then I decided I'm going to call a humane society, and my friends on ranches, I used to live on one, they've got murder cats. These are feral cats that otherwise would be put down within a certain time frame, and then if you adopt them and don't get your fingers chopped off by them, they will basically go to work for you. It's like your own little police force, basically.
Did they wear little badges too?
I deputized them, but they're undercover.
Okay.
Yeah.
They can't give away their cover. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it was last week so I live in an apartment thing with an adjoining wall, and they live in a wine cave, which is a long story, but it's made of brick, and it's an actual wine cave from like Italy style. So that's not part of my property anymore. But they came up the first day I let them, and I didn't have the dog there because they'll probably kill him because he'll just want to make friends, and it's not a good idea. I have not touched them.
Face.
I took them home, and I just like put them in the wine cave. And sure enough, the first time I let him out, the big guy, we call him Killer. He's a giant tabby, and he looks like a psychopath. He comes up and he eats my dog food, and he drinks water, and he just like sits on my table and looks out over the ocean. No, I'm stoked.
Oh, you're stoked.
That's
Okay.
Yeah. And then Fang, I let the neighborhood kids name them, Murder and Fang. Fang is very scared.
Good names.
But today was my first time where I had actual music students come over into the house with the door open, and Killer was just walking around looking at him.
Wow.
And I told him, like, he's not going to attack you, but do not try to put your hand there or you're going to wind up at the urgent care. And it seemed to work.
It sounds like he's trying to like get it like a forever home and not just be a for hire murder cat.
I'm gonna go with Snuggles in like 4 to 6 months.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Possibly with some wounds.
Maybe name him Snuggles at that point.
But we have to keep in mind that these were hired for murdering, and
hired exclusively for murdering. Like
yes,
like how roosters are raised for cockfights, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, cockfights.
I said cock fights.
You did.
Guys, grow up.
Oh, sorry.
Well, we have a first lady on the show. Come on.
First lady.
Our guest tonight is a hilarious comedian and writer who happens to be our first lady on the show. And this is such a momentous occasion. We wanted to have some intro music here that could
something fitting
welcome her
for our first female guest.
Our first female guest. We have to give the presidential honor to Niki Marinis. What's up, Niki?
Hi.
You like that intro?
Oh my God, I love it.
Don't you feel special?
Like, good eye. Yeah.
It only took us 9 episodes to get to a female, but eventually we did. But we do have our designated female right here with us.
At least you have one at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's rare for
Right?
podcasts these days.
I can't even believe we made it to 9 episodes. I don't think I've ever done 9 of anything.
Had 9 shots.
Hey.
Come on.
We got a comedian on the line. Come on. Oh, my gosh. Where are you joining us from tonight?
My living room. And I live in Midtown Ventura.
What?
Wow.
Oh, that's because she's on the local show, ladies and gentlemen, because she is local.
It's kind of a prerequisite before we actually invite you on the show, is that you kind
That's
of
how
have to be
that
local.
works. That's how that works.
I'm wicked local. I'm native. I'm so local. What? Yeah.
Oh, wow. Where have you lived all your life?
Well, I was born in the Ojai Hospital. What? Oh, God.
A tiny little place, but it seems like you made it out okay.
It's hideously. Yeah. Every time I go to Bonds, it's like a class reunion or a family reunion. That's why I don't go there anymore. I try to avoid Bonds at all costs. Yeah. So mostly Ojai. So Ojai. This is the only time I've ever lived in Ventura for the last year and a half. So it's been all Ojai all the time. And then UCSB, Isla Vista. I lived in Isla Vista. I survived. I didn't get date raped or fall off the cliff to my death. So I consider that a win. But otherwise, Ojai, yay!
Nordhoff alum, I heard.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
NORDHOFF. Yes.
Yes.
It's the one where I can spell too. We can't spell. If you went to Nordhoff.
No, that's a weird word.
Yeah.
Grammatically incorrect. Yeah.
Now we've been through a lot the last year. We've asked this to most of our guests here. How has your life changed since we went on lockdown about a year ago?
No, not really at all.
Not really at all. That's fantastic. Were you going on dates at all in the last year?
Not really.
No, just focusing on writing. You have an amazing presence on Medium, and you write. I was looking at a lot of your articles today because they're so digestible and so easy to read. It's just like if I were to write something, it's so just matter of fact, just no bullshit kind of thing.
Wow.
I love it. Yeah,
I didn't know you were a writer.
I didn't either.
Well, no, I was. I got into the blogging game back in the 2010s.
What did you blog about?
Being a new father, because I had my first child at that point, and I got together with one of my best friends, Zach Rosenberg from high school. I knew him from back in high school, and he just had his first kid, his son, and he was 4, so he had a little bit more understanding as far as parenting goes, and what it's like to raise a kid through the first few years of their lives. But I thought it would be an interesting dynamic. I had a girl, he had a son. His was older, mine was 4 years younger, and it was just a great. We decided to make a website called 8-Bit Dad, because we were both born in 1980, and we both had this affinity with 8-bit games back in the day. We were raised on them, Mario Brothers and Zelda. And
correctly.
Yeah, correctly. That's the best adjective right there.
Yeah, proper.
Yeah, the proper. It's very proper. So you did you pick up any hobbies in the last year?
No, I was already into murder porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way before Stephen Avery and.
Wait. Yeah, no,
You haven't discovered any.
Big true crime horror. I stopped murder scenes. That's the kind of true crime asshole I am.
Wow.
Oh my God, let's go to the Manson murder house, the La Bianca murder house, local murder scenes, where Sherry Daly's body was dropped off the ravine off La Cañada. Oh my God, let's go there. My ex-boyfriend won points for me. He's like, I'm going to take you to a local murder scene. I was like, oh my God, I love you.
That's my God. That's awesome.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Wow.
That's how you get the dudes.
So what did you think of what did you think of the Tarantino movie? Kind of the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood that kind of did an interesting take on the Manson family.
Yeah.
I loved it so much, and honestly, like I spoiled it for myself because I read something that said that spoiler alert, they don't show the murders like they happened in real life.
But I thought it was
something about that. And I was kind of bummed at first, because of course that's the only reason I wanted to watch that. But then I saw it and it recreated everything exactly how, like Spawn Ranch. That's where Spawn Ranch was.
Yes,
that's who rebuilt it.
Right.
Exactly where it was. But like those bastards got their comeuppance, and it was so hilarious and amazing and awesome and like heart-wrenching at the end when Sharon Tate's like, oh, hey, come on, have a cocktail with us. And I wanted to cry. It was so like, oh, what could have been if they had lived. That movie was amazing. Like, I want to see it again. Luke Perry's last movie. What? Luke Perry's in it.
Right. Oh my God.
I forgot about that. Yes.
There's a weird.
It was amazing. It was God, and yeah, Brad Pitt with a shirt off on a roof, like 50 what? 50 Nikki doesn't care. Yes. Hello. Yeah, everything about that movie.
And he's like 50, right?
I think he's older than.
I think he's like 67,
Is
but
he?
man, does he look good. Him and Clooney, I'd take them out any day of the week. Couldn't afford them, but
Those bastards.
Yes.
Oh, I got to ask, since you like murder things, apparently.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. We got a lot of murder going on in this episode today. I love it.
Yeah, murder cats. look, she's
excited.
she's
we got
psychic.
Nikki's number.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're remote right now, just to kind of keep it safe.
I don't want to have sex with serial killers or like murder anybody myself. I just want to read about it and visit their famous murder sites. That's all.
Thank you for your clarification, legally speaking.
I got a lot of YouTube channels for you to check out after this.
I'm sure she's probably seen them.
I hope she has, because they're really
necessarily. Good. I don't know. I'm kind of.
We'll check.
Very ignorant. Let's do
we'll check our notes during the break or something.
I gotta ask.
All right.
One more murder question.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I believe it's a Netflix series called The Vanishing at Cecil Hotel.
Oh yeah, saw it, done it, did it. Yeah.
Remember when that broke on the news?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that too, and then it kind of disappeared, and then I spent a lot of time in hotel rooms, and I watched the whole thing and was like, oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, that was...
And there was like the death metal guy, and he like, it turned into 12 conspiracy theories, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah. And
I mean, not cool that a woman lost her life for the record, but
I think her name was Eliza Tran or something like that, or Tan.
Something like that. Yeah.
She was visiting from Canada, and she ended up staying there. And I think what ended up happening is she took some drugs, because there's a lot of homeless people around that area.
Oh my God! Yeah, Skid Row is literally
it's right there. It's right there. Yeah.
But I encourage anyone who's interested in old Hollywood, lore. And
Eliza Lamb for the record,
that's a really weird story, and that hotel just has history in and of itself.
Have you ever been there?
No,
I have been there, and it is.
Been there.
It is very. Have you been there?
No.
Oh, it's one of those ones you walk in and you're like, I should probably leave.
Just the energy.
Yeah.
We were talking about a lot of energy on the last podcast with our last guest, DJ Down and Going. Yeah, he was off the charts as far as energy goes. Like and I'm sure if he went into this place, into the Cecil Hotel, he would feel something.
He would probably run away.
Yeah, he'd probably run.
Feels weird, except the bar was still open when I got back from my gig, so I was like, well, I'll just stay here.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Now, have you done any Zoom comedy shows the last year? No?
No.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of sacrilegious.
You can't get people to pay attention to you in real life, sitting in the room.
Yeah.
We are.
Waste my time, like.
Well, yeah, we're here.
I'm gonna push back on you, girl, because I feel like we're paying attention to you right now. You don't have a comedy bit going?
Like other comedians, because that like especially like open mic like Zoom stuff, like other comedians already don't pay attention to each other like in person. So no, like I was all I'm just gonna wait till like everything comes back to normal before I go out and deal with
Yeah, that's That's a pretty good call.
That's a smart plan.
We Shayna and I wanted to go to a drive-in comedy show, and I was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to go there.
Yeah,
like, I don't know if I want to experience that.
So what we did instead is, what was this, last October?
Yeah.
Instead of going to a drive-in comedy show in Hollywood, we decided to get in the car and drive to Phoenix, where comedy clubs were open at the time, and safely, yeah. And we actually went to a comedy club in I guess it was Mesa or I think it was Mesa, or I don't remember where it was. But we went and saw Andrew Dice Clay.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And he was behind a clear plexiglass.
Everyone was,
which was crazy.
It was like a
store, like what?
Yeah.
It was like one of those drum things that you see in churches, you know. Like,
Mobile.
And he would like walk up to it and like knock on it and like put his hands
don't
on.
knock on the glass. The kitties behind it. I want that one.
It was great and weird at the same time.
It's because of the pandemical.
Yes, the pandemical. That's right.
We call it the pandemical. Oh.
We were so starved for comedy. We had to drive 8 hours.
Yeah,
it was worth it.
Real reason to not do Zoom stuff unless you could hear the people. Like the whole point is to feedback, laughter. Like otherwise, there's no point in telling a joke that I could sit in my living room and tell jokes nobody's laughing at. I mean, you need the feedback. I could also stand in front of a room with people and have them not laugh at me too.
Yeah.
But I would rather live feedback.
Absolutely. And we had Shayna and I had an idea for this back last year, and everyone was just kind of scrambling on what we should do once everything started to close down, and we were like, well, we desperately want to help at least comedians, because we love comedy. We loved going down to the Comedy Store in Hollywood, and then Levity out here with Copper Blues, and actually that's a side question. What other comedy clubs are out here for people that don't know besides Levity?
The Ventura Harbor Comedy Club.
Yeah, they've been around for a long time.
Yeah.
So those are the main two out here?
Yeah, Levity and the Comedy Club, and then maybe, I don't know, you can correct me, but like certain other types of gigs. Like I was watching you earlier, Niki.
Hello.
I think it was in Ojai at Bernie Larson's spot. So like there are places that maybe could be a music venue or a comedy venue, but the comedy ones, Levity, the Harbor Club, that's about it, right?
Those are the only two that are local. Like there's nothing in Santa Barbara except like there's bars. There's like, Mel's Cocktail Lounge.
Yeah, you got your mixed venue kind of thing.
And there's, breweries where they'll have a show. Or like, Namba was a performing arts center. It still is a performing arts center. I had a show there on Sunday night, every Sunday night.
Oh, wow.
I don't anymore, pandemic, and that's dead and gone. But or Red Cove. The Red Cove.
You used to do gigs at the Red Cove?
Is that still around?
At the Red Cove.
What?
How did I know? Put on shows at the Red Cove with Sam Tripoli, no less.
No way.
We just saw Sam.
Yeah, we just saw him a couple weeks ago.
Oh, did you see that show?
We did, yeah. We went to the Comedy Slice with Jake Gallo.
Yeah.
That was actually fun.
That show and I got to host it. Oh no, did Jake host it? And I was on it. Yeah, with Sam Tripoli. Yeah, at the Red Cove.
Oh my gosh.
Red Cove. Oh my God, people don't get stabbed there anymore. So that's why we decided.
That's great.
I don't know. I've been attacked there a couple times on stage. I once hit a guy off the stage with my guitar and didn't get arrested. I haven't gone there recently. I didn't know there was anything fun to do there. I live right around the corner. You got to let me know when we have a gig. I'm a Midtowner too, man.
Exactly. No, the stage is great. Like
the
venue is great. The clientele. It's because they got rid of the Playboy pinball machine. We were, oh my God, the Playboy pinball machine. The day they got rid of that, oh my God, we cried rivers. We cried rivers of tears. Oh, but yeah, and I had an open mic at friggin' Copper Blues. And then Golden China.
Oh yeah, they did that too. Mixed venue kind of place too, right? Like comedy, music, dancing, all kinds of different things.
Like anywhere that'll let you. Like right now, they're hosting an open mic at Cemetery Park.
That's right by my house.
Really?
I gotta go.
Wow, Joe, you've got all this comedy around you.
I'll bring the dog. I'll laugh.
People are hosting shows at Baseball Diamonds in Oxnard.
Wow.
In Nard, you can go see a show at a Baseball Diamond because they're like, wherever can we host a show?
Wow.
Show up. People just show up and laugh, socially distance, and like whatever works, man. Whatever works.
That's cool.
Nobody
That's
will
really
travel.
Cool.
So.
Yeah, we got to put together a list of like links for the website of places to do this because it's all kind of coming back in a new way and not maybe the way we've done it before as performers and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's going to be really important to have like almost like a, you know how people were trying to find coronavirus or the vaccine shots. We should have.
We're not trying to find the coronavirus.
We're not trying to find the coronavirus.
We're trying to stay away from it.
Yes.
Trying to stay away from it.
Some people are.
But we should have something that's like going to find in the next live music thing or something.
Right?
Like your seat is available at this venue.
That sounds good.
Well, I mean, back in the day, aka 2020 and before, the VC reporter used to kind of have the go-to guide every week as far as like where the music and the comedy and all that fun stuff is.
Yeah,
so they've been pretty dead for the last year. It just says like two people are like online or like skip it.
Yeah, and Pam Baumgartner too, with all things entertainment, music, comedy, all that stuff.
Ventura Rocks.
Ventura Rocks, yeah. She'd be working really hard to kind of promote everything that they could.
Somebody should do Ventura Laughs.
Ventura Laughs.
I'm just saying.
Nikki.
$1 million idea right there.
I'm buying the
patent pending.
Yep.
Patent
Writing
pending.
it down.
I'm buying the website right now, and I'll sell it to you for like $8,000.
I just registered the domain name.
Damn it. No, you didn't. I'm online right now. I can tell.
I just made the Instagram page and the Twitter page. It's done. It's already done. It's done.
We give
That's
away.
how fast technology is now.
We give away $1 million idea every episode, guys. So you have to keep watching.
You gotta watch, subscribe, and click that and smash that notification and do whatever the freak you get to do to get your beer.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, all of that.
All of it.
I hate that. It's like selling tickets to the Roxy. It's come on. Just come on.
You're like, Mom, can you buy like 27 more, please?
Mom, can you follow me on some more accounts, please? You know?
A gig at the Comedy Store. Mom, can you buy 11 tickets I have to sell to get the show at the Belly Room? Yes, okay. Yay. What? Did I give it away?
Don't tell away our trade secrets, man.
Yeah, you should. So you grew up in Ojai, and how long you've lived here for? The last 2 years, I think.
In Ventura, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you? What's your vibe of this place? I'm sure you've. I've seen your shows online at Flappers and some other Hollywood stuff out there. How are the crowds different between LA and here? I'm always trying to I'm from the Valley. I'm from the San Fernando Valley, and I grew up kind of going to I grew up playing in a band and going to the pay-to-play stuff and doing all that stuff in Hollywood, but I never really made it out to Ventura, and I'm really fascinated with the area because there's a lot of passion here that's kind of undiscovered. But I understand my experience as a comedy fan, kind of like going into a show at the Comedy Store and then going into Levity, and seeing Dice Clay and seeing no one laughing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that happened. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It happened. And I was how far were we? Like one table from the stage, I think.
Like two people.
And
maybe.
I was dying. I couldn't breathe at one point.
Right.
Because he was doing this whole new act where I can't really describe it.
But 2 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years ago when he sort of reinvented himself. And he came back with this older Dice make it nice, kind of. He was just oblivious to everything around him. He said words like pandemic. He said it pandemical, and it was just hilarious. Like he's just he's even continuing to reinvent himself in his 60s, and I find that tremendous. But yeah. Going back to the audience, do you notice like a difference between Ventura and LA when you perform comedy?
Yeah. I think the farther north you go, the more conservative everybody gets. Like I think in LA, anything goes. They'll laugh at anything. And then Ventura is kind of Midland. They're just like, they're a little clutch the pearls.
Yeah.
And then Santa Barbara is very clutch the pearls.
They're very like, it's like higher you go. It's like
what? Like LA is cool with me being a pedophile. Santa Barbara, not cool with me.
Yeah.
At all. Oh no, not cool with me trolling Nordhoff's parking lot for little boys.
It's not cool.
Like, yeah,
that's why.
Go do it. Yeah. And Santa Barbara.
What about San Luis Obispo?
Kind of like, we're okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
So do you have like I don't know, maybe like little test the waters kind of jokes that kind of give you a feel like at the beginning of your set, or how do you kind of know how far you can take it without just like jumping in and doing
it? Do it.
Oh, you just do it.
You just go right into it.
Okay, I love that.
And then if they don't laugh, you go, oh shit.
retreat.
and that's the bitch of it, is you don't know. You have to do the set in LA and in Ventura and in Santa Barbara and find out it's either the joke or the city or how you tell it.
Yeah.
You don't know why it doesn't work. Like the joke could work, but it's that city doesn't get it. It works in LA, but it doesn't work in Santa Barbara. So conservative crowd. Or the joke sucks and it doesn't work anywhere. Or it's how you tell it. If you twisted it, if you told it a little differently, it would work regardless of where. Or maybe you just need to stop talking about pedophilia and nobody likes me hitting on, 17-year-old boy, not like children, but they're children.
I mean, that would be one way of fixing it.
But you just have to, figure out. I mean, you could probably do research and be like, oh, is this like a conservative town? But if it was at UCSB, if it was like college kids, they might be more into it or feel like, ooh, I'm gonna get raped.
Right.
Well, so
I mean, they're just jokes.
You never know. Like I did a show in Calabasas.
Oh my God, how'd that
who
go?
here loves true crime? And nobody.
I think
I went, oh, this is going to be a fun.
They're the ones committing the true crime.
For 10 minutes, I was like, well. If I had, that's what I had prepared was 10 minutes of serial killer material.
Oh my God.
Well, I had heard something once that some of the larger headliners, what they do is they I'm not sure where I heard this, but what they do is they bring along openers that kind of basically test the crowd for them. And so the openers will usually be super outrageous to kind of see how the crowd responds, and then that tells the headliner how far they can kind of take it.
Bait. I like it.
Yeah.
I
don't know if you've ever heard anything. I'm not sure where I heard that. Maybe I listened to a lot of podcasts, so.
I think
that's interesting, yeah. So they might be more like regionally local, and then the headliner that's flying in or driving in is going to kind of gauge that, watching it in the green room or whatever, and then they're like, oh, scratch that one off the list.
They didn't like that one. So.
Weird.
Most of the time, I think openers are, most of the headliners' best, one of their closest friends, usually, I think.
And they do usually throw like a local person on to give them an opportunity, like, oh, hey, let's find somebody local, and they get to open before like the openers that the headliner
they get to open for the openers.
Yeah,
well, it's good experience. I mean,
if you're a smart performer, and most aren't, you would pay attention to everybody else on the show and like, oh, what are they doing? How is the crowd reacting to them?
Yeah.
But like most people that are in the comedy circuit are not trying to make this their career.
Really?
Weird.
You think they're just kind of going up the SNL ladder?
No, they're not. They're not doing that either.
They're never getting there. Yeah.
I call them open mic heroes. They just go to open mics and they tell jokes that their friends laugh at, and they tell the same jokes every
I know a couple of those
for years.
Yeah.
Not personally.
And they think they're hilarious because their friends laugh at them every week. They don't, and that's all they want to do, or they literally treat it like it's therapy. They literally get up there and tell things that they should be telling their therapist.
Or TikTok.
It's actually not funny.
TikTok. Or like, is that kind of like karaoke? Yeah. That's what I was kind of thinking.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me know if you need a really
Brian
bad
does
opener.
karaoke.
I'll set you up.
Yeah, I heard Niki does
for
karaoke too.
winning because I'm not
I kill
funny.
the Humpty Dance like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
What?
No, I was actually asking if I could open for your comedy show.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it would be not funny because I'm not funny.
No, he's
and
not.
then you would be.
Show is definitely not funny.
You would be like killing it by the time the actual funny people set you up for your headliner.
Oh,
You're up there for 30 seconds and I'm already giving you the light. I'm all, get
off. Flashlight stage.
And you pretend you don't see the light. I love it when comedians do that too.
Yeah, so just let me know if you ever
What?
need anyone. You know, I'll do it for free, like I do music now.
So getting back to you said you can kill the Humpty Dance.
Uh-oh. What is that?
I annihilate the Humpty Dance.
Oh my god.
Physically
So that's,
or
that's like your song. Like you can go to karaoke anywhere, and that's like you'll kill that one. Because I have a song like that too, but so does Brian.
I have a song like that. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Billy Idol. White Wedding. I do White Wedding like a.
Yes, he does.
I slowly build. I wait till the climax of the situation.
Right.
Here we are with our first female guest, and I'm talking about climaxes. This is
Well, look
unbelievable.
how long it took you to get there.
yeah. How long?
Yeah.
It was
And
not
look, that was
even.
a double entendre. Look
It
how
did-
long it took you to get there.
That was a lot of foreplay. We're
Hey,
40
Brian,
minutes
are
in.
you, no, that's
Hey,
pretty
40
impressive.
minutes
I gotta
right
stop.
here, dude.
I gotta stop for a second
So-
here and pause for station identification.
You okay over there?
I'm just pausing for station
We got Brian
identification.
a little choked up.
You got choked up? So,
Let's switch cameras here.
Nikki, I was a little confused. So, do you do the Humpty Dance as a karaoke or as like a stage show kind of thing during your
Oh,
comedy? Because
That's
I wasn't
better.
I wasn't sure.
that's a
I
good
just want to
question.
clarify because
I
I'm
would love to do it as like spoken word, like it's the 90s.
Humpty Dance.
Like the Patties used to be a
is your
coffee shop called
chance
Two West in the 90s, where we would
to do the hump.
spoken
Yeah,
word.
no, we could work on that.
I
Yeah.
like
That's
that.
what you're doing because I'm about to ruin
The image and
The
the
style
style
that
that
you're
you used
used
to.
to.
I look funny, but yo, I'm making
making
money.
money.
See,
making money,
so
see?
yo, world,
Are you ready for
Ready
me?
for me now. Gather round.
'Cause
I'm the new fool in
Oh
town.
my God, that would be amazing.
No,
No, I killed that shit
From
at
the
karaoke.
underground. Oh,
Yeah.
like
If there was a musical, like they turned Heathers into a musical. If there was like a Humpty
They
Dance
did?
musical, because
Oh,
I don't
Dance
sing. I have a degree in theater, and I can dance. I can act. I can dance. I can't sing.
we'll get the singers. Don't worry, we'll work this out.
yeah, we'll build around you, and you'll be a star, baby.
I love this whole idea.
This is good.
Karaoke spoken word.
Well, I'm surprised William Shatner hasn't spoken word the Humpty Dance yet. I mean, I'll do that all day. Just-
You and Nikki are gonna
Seriously.
do it.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
oh yeah, if
Shatner,
we could,
Humpty Dance.
we could trade off.
Chat,
It's,
get on this.
we'll get on it.
Oh,
Yeah, get down on it. Oh jeez.
So Joe, do you have a go-to karaoke song?
Oh yeah,
I'm spunky. I like my oatmeal lumpy.
he's still
I'm
going,
sick with
ladies and
this
gentlemen.
straight
Joe
gangsta
Baugh.
Mac.
Joe
But
Baugh,
sometimes
ladies
I
and gentlemen.
get ridiculous.
I
I eat up all your crackers and your licorice.
Oh,
Oh, she knows every word. That's
Yeah, you ticklish. Yeah,
I'm not gonna. We can't play
let her
this.
go. Let her
I
go.
know.
We are gonna get.
Oh, we're gonna get banned.
We can't play, but
If we
say
we
it.
say any more, well, if
I'll
we
do the whole song. I'll never stop.
she can't stop, won't stop.
She can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah.
Nikki, I just want to let you know that you're always welcome to eat any crackers and licorice that you find at any of our residences
Can I
or
drink up all the
at a
Hennessy
store.
you got on your shelf?
I don't personally own any, but if I would get
Niki Marinis, ladies and gentlemen, and her last name, Marinis.
I told you it's Marinis like penis.
Yeah, no, that was one of her jokes from Nordoff High School.
I told you to give me pronunciations. I said it right this time. Yes, I did.
You got pronunciation.
I got pronunciations. Yeah.
Oh man.
So, does that happen when you go on stage? Does anyone, or do you coach anyone to say that as you go on stage? The rhyming of your last name.
No. I wrote it in as part of my set, even though it's kind of cliche, and to like make fun of your own name.
Oh, that's great.
Right.
But, no, because people usually fuck up my name anyway. So
I fuck up a lot of names.
So it's already. They write it in themselves, which is why I go out of my way to make sure I pronounce people's names correctly. I'm a stickler about it. I'm like, no, I want to say your name right. They're like, oh no, don't worry about it. I'm like, no. I'm worried.
Why wouldn't you worry about it?
I want to respect you, you fucking piece of shit.
Let me respect you.
I'm trying.
Make me respect you. How long have you been doing comedy? I mean, you seem like a veteran at this point.
Right? Only.
Right?
Right? Like.
I love the valley girl thing.
I just celebrated my 8th anniversary.
Oh, that's great.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's awesome. Yeah. This is a interesting topic for me because I'm on the same page as Bill Burr. I saw this video back in the day where he got approached by a female, commentator, reporter person with a camera, and she was asking what his stance was with female comedians, and he's like, "What stance? Like, just do what you fucking want. Like if you, if you want to, like, everyone made such a big deal about female comedians. I want to say like, I don't know, 10 years ago. Or all your life, it's fine. No, but I think female comedians have gotten a lot of negative attention in the past. How has your experience been with that? I know a lot of people try to say, and I don't agree with, but they try to say that women aren't funny, but there's plenty of funny women. I'm dating one of them right now. Yeah.
She's hot.
Yeah, she is. I don't know where she is right now, but
funnier and hotter.
Oh,
and
we'll find her. We'll find her.
Smarter.
I don't know where she is. Yeah. All I know is it's really hot in here, and I'm sweating.
Dang,
not because we have a female guest or anything.
Like, no, couldn't be that.
It is hot in here.
It kind of is.
I'm not going to take off my clothes though. But Niki, I'm just wondering, if that question resonates with you.
I've heard, people have said, nobody has said it specifically to me, anything about, like, I'm sure people have told me I'm not funny. But people have said, women aren't funny. I've seen tons of shows, that are all dudes. And it's nepotism like any other, like sports or theater or any other group. People are going to hire their friends. You're going to book your friends. Right. You're going to hang out with your friends.
Or it's like the awards shows, right?
Is.
Like the awards shows. I mean, I think they were trying to socially correct the Academy Awards this year by shaming them for not having enough black individuals nominated. I think it was the Academy Awards, or it was like the Emmys or something like that.
I think they do that every year, and they've been doing it every year for a long time.
But yeah, it seems like the proverbial, I don't know, catalyst for people not liking women in comedy is because they think they're just not funny. And I know Joe Rogan has talked about this in the past, but it's just such a biased thing. And I've seen so many good female comedians at the Comedy Store. Eleanor Kerrigan is one of my favorite comedians. She opened for Dice at Levity, and
she's always Dice's opener.
It, yeah. She was actually married or engaged.
They were engaged. Yeah.
Engaged to him back in the '90s, but yeah, she's a, and it just astonishes me how many people keep trying to bring that up. But yeah, I don't know if you have any comment on that.
Yeah, the biggest complaint that I've heard is they make it sound like we all get up there and talk about the same thing, that we all get up there and talk about being on our period, and mainly being about being on our period. And I've never talked about being on my period. I've talked about like murder and blood, but never
Joe's with it.
I'm into this.
Joe's into this.
Keep
one,
talking,
right?
girl.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
Jodi Arias Murder House. Yeah, I talk about that. Like, let's talk about murder and blood, but not. It's not all cliche bullshit like that. Yeah. Like, they just want to. All chicks are the same. It's all the same, and I don't know whether it's just simply like being threatened. I'm suddenly thinking of like having dated actors that get threatened by
powerful women.
Me being an actor, and I'm like, we're never going to be up for the same role. You realize that, dude? Like, I have a deep voice and all, but we're never going to be up for the same role. What is your deal? Like, why? You're acting like we're going on the same audition or something. What is the?
Dude.
Audition, I love it.
Come up, band together, strengthen the numbers instead of being all weird about it.
Oh my gosh.
Female comedians are propositioned more often than I'm assuming dudes are about like, fuck me and I'll put you on the show.
Yeah,
I've heard
that's
that.
a big.
Yeah.
That's a big. I'm not gonna say big. That is an important thing that I don't think enough people are paying attention to in the industry. I mean, the Harvey Weinstein thing made everything a little bit. The veils were down a little bit more, but they're still not all the way down.
No.
There's still there's still corruption in the industry, and I think.
I don't think it'll ever stop. Like,
no, it's not gonna, and that's the sad part.
It would ever stop.
Yeah. There's actually a meme that I saw yesterday. It's like this picture of this like creepy comedian guy, and he's with like this hot young girl. And it says
doesn't start with the name Chris, right?
No.
Doesn't start with the name Chris.
It says guy 8 years into comedy and girl who started 2 weeks ago. So it's like,
oh yeah,
have you seen that one?
Well, I retweeted that because Jake Gallo posted that on his Facebook, and I thought that was so enlightening to the industry. It was just like, wow, that's kind of soul crushing for females. It should be maybe a wake up call, hopefully to men, but then again, it's like,
is it though?
No, it's not, because it's just like the gun regulations, right? You say you're going to take all the guns away, people are still going to find a way to have guns and destroy people.
Yeah,
it's never going to end. It's just there has to be a way to mitigate it or minimize it somehow, and I don't know how that is. I'm not a very smart man.
Okay, Forrest.
That was my Forrest.
What I realized that at least that makes me feel better about it all is the nepotism. You know, if there's unfunny comedians who are getting booked on shows because they're friends with other comedians, like a new person, male or female or whatever you want to be, that just started out, and I'm like, they're not funny. Why do they keep getting booked on all these shows? Well, it's because they're friends with that person.
Yep.
Yeah,
they're not funny. They're not going to get booked over there or over there or over there because they're not friends with those people. So it doesn't matter if the new person is dating a person that's been here for 8 years and is actually funny. That person's only going to be able to get them so far. legit places with actual talent coordinators, like you're not going to get in the main room at the Comedy Store if that guy doesn't think you're fucking funny. Doesn't matter who you're blowing. It doesn't, not going to happen. Not going to happen.
Wow.
So that made me feel better. Like the nepotism really is only going to take you so far.
And that's one of the things that you won't get on other podcasts, like that have comedians on. They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about the issues that are stifling other women or.
That's an interesting point because you really don't hear that.
And they don't want to get involved with any other scandals or anything. The whole Chris D'Elia thing happened last year, and he was gone for a whole year. Now he's trying to make a comeback somehow. But there's still this weird shadow over him. And it's just it's a shame, honestly. I didn't. He's not one of my favorite comedians, but he had a lot of energy on stage.
Well, I think it's such a double standard because with scandals like that, like with Chris D'Elia when he was texting underage girls and things like that. If a story came out about a female comedian, say like Whitney Cummings or someone like that, texting underage boys, it would be hilarious.
Opposite,
no, I can be a pedophile.
Right?
It's cool beans. If I get up there and talk about wanting to troll my high school parking lot, looking for the hot football players, it's hilarious.
Right?
Yeah.
When I talk about it, and I can get up there and talk about it, and I do. It's my closer.
But you're raising awareness to a hypocrisy, and it's just it's so brilliant, and I love that, and that's what I think attracted me to comedy back when I knew music was not going to be a passion for me. When the industry failed me back in the 2000s, when like the business model that I grew up living in the 80s and 90s, like, okay, you gotta have a demo, you gotta put it to the record label, you gotta get signed, and then you gotta tour, and then you gotta do this, and then the internet came along and was like,
bye.
Shit.
Canceled.
And it was just like, okay, well, I mean, I was I was into building my own websites for my music back in the late 90s, but you can only go really so far with that.
Well, there's still time for you to become a comedian.
I know, and I'm only 32.
Right?
You look really good,
We're all
man.
32.
We're all 32.
Actually.
Me too, totally. We are 32-year-old Gen Xers. I love it.
We are
totally.
Prime
Are
of
we
our
all
lives.
32 at the same time right now?
At the same, it's a miracle.
That's crazy.
Damn.
It is a miracle.
Now all we need to
We
do.
look amazing.
You do too. It's great. Yeah, we're all looking great.
Nikki's already funny. We need to get funny, and then we could just do our own damn sprinter tour. And
Well, we're
she can
trying.
headline. I'll start off and be like the worst one, and then you got to get funnier, and then Shayna will get funnier, and then Nikki will close the show, and then we'll go to the Waffle House.
We're gonna open for Nikki.
We have a
Get a
Waffle House
PW
on here?
van. Everybody just get in.
Yes.
None of us will be driving. Maybe that'll be the dog, or we'll have
Who's
one of those. The guy with the eye patch and the drug addiction.
Oh, I love that guy.
You know how tour buses are, yeah.
Fuck that perception. We'll get there. It'll be fine. Don't worry about
Oh
it.
my
I got
God.
handicap plates on my car. We got sweet parking. It'll be fine.
It's gonna be great. It'll be up on the curb into a tree. It'll be fine.
Oh my
Parking
gosh.
there is fine. It's fine.
I was just thinking about a thing. I have not really hung out with a whole lot of comedians. I've done gigs. I'm a musician by trade, so I've done a lot of gigs, but I don't like it to hang out with a lot of comedians. So because I'm strangely awkward and friendly, friendly and awkward, if we're like backstage or something,
Flockward.
I have like dumb questions I ask that I feel like are actually really honest. So I was just thinking about this. I was thinking local show, what we're doing right now, and you and I haven't met in person.
Oh.
Hopefully we will.
Right,
And I
yeah.
was kind of thinking, there was a gig I did, pre-pandemic-ish, and it was Frankie Quinones. Do you remember him? He's Cholo Fit Creeper.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's hilarious. He does like a million different things.
He actually hit me up on a dating app back when I was single.
Maybe we should have mentioned that.
Too late.
Was it
Hey now.
was it Cholo Fit Creeper or
Yes,
Frankie Quinones?
It was Frankie, but he had pictures and mentioned the Chilovit thing in his profile.
There you go. Shout out to Frankie.
Thanks for killing my story, man.
Sorry.
Now you win. No, it was Frankie, and it was a lady named Marcella Arguello.
Okay.
She's like 6'7", hilarious comedian lady. I think she's LA. So we were in the 805 somewhere doing this gig, and I had just gotten done. I knew Frankie was there, but I didn't know this lady. And yeah, and
Sorry.
I just finished. I got off stage playing with my band and was like playing some tunes and things, and then went down, and then this lady who's like a foot taller than me. I'm very short. I'm like 5'6" maybe on a good day.
What?
Yeah, maybe 5'7". She's like 6'4".
He's 5'4", nothing more.
In heels.
Yeah, you are.
And
at
she
least
starts dancing, and I'm like,
way
oh
shorter.
shit, I don't know how to dance. Like, I literally don't. That's why I got a guitar, and that's how I play, to avoid dancing at all costs. And so she's like dancing with me and then throwing me around the room. And then I was like, hey, my name's Joe. And then she was like, my name's Marcella. And I was like, it's nice to meet you. I'm going to the bar. Why are you here? And she was like, oh, I'm performing. And I was like, oh, what do you perform? And she's like, I'm a comedian. And then I said, are you funny?
What the hell, Joe?
I didn't know what to say. I feel like if you asked me if I was a guitar player,
Yeah.
or if I said I was a guitar player, like, oh,
Are
are you good?
You good?
I'll be like,
You good,
yeah,
bro?
no, I'm
Good?
proficient.
No, I'm terrible.
I know. Look at Nikki's face. She's just like shaking her head. I will have you know that she laughed really hard at that one
Because it was
Did she?
pathetic.
because it was horrible. And then we danced more, and I don't even dance.
There you go.
And then she came up on stage and we shredded. But yeah,
The
so-
miracle of alcohol, ladies and gentlemen.
Terrible. I'm not funny. Don't ever let me
Oh,
on
come
stage,
on,
Nikki.
Joe. Shut up. Hey, Nikki, we're going to take a break. Would you be able to hang on with us for about, like, I don't know, half an hour, 45 more minutes?
Oh, I suppose.
We're not taking that long of a break.
We're not taking a 45-minute break.
You need to clarify that.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
We're taking like a 5-ish, 10-minute break, everybody. We'll put a countdown timer on
these
there.
boys have small bladders and they need a potty break.
Are you guys Irish?
I don't have to go. I'm kind of Scottish. Ferguson. That's my last name.
Ferguson.
Ferguson.
Oba.
Opa.
Oh.
Oba.
No, that's
Yeah.
Greek, yeah.
I'm Greek.
German.
Oh. Oh. Well, we learned
The
some.
last name, give it away.
So do you want to just get the Sprinter van and the driver and just like head over to Nikki's?
Yeah, we'll just go over there and we'll set up really
Yeah.
quick and we'll be right
Smash
over there
stuff
with some cameras and lights.
drink Ugo.
Yeah, that seems legit.
No, for our live viewers, please stay with us. You've been so generous. We've gone up from 1 to 10 viewers in the last hour, which is honestly a treat for us. When we do things live, because our podcast is kind of edited on Spotify and iTunes, and what we do is cut this part out. So this is like the magic of editing. But we will be right back in about 10 minutes, let's say. We're going to play some music from Detoxy.
Oh yeah.
And we're going to put up this little screen here, and we will be right back in about 10-ish minutes.
Cool.
Sound good?
Behave yourself over there. This music is heavy.
It's
Definitely not. Okay.
it's a little heavy. Yeah, it's a little heavy. All right. Thank you for joining us, Nikki. We'll be right back. All right. Hey, what's up? It's Bryan. If you like this song, this is Detoxy, and the song is called Hollow Moon. Check them out on Spotify. We'll be right back in less than 2 minutes. All right, what's up? 7 people out there hanging out. That's pretty cool. Now, Shayna, you wanted to talk about something, didn't you? Where's the other? I don't know where. Okay, Joe's not here. We don't know. We don't have a second box set up, and your microphone's muted, and everything is just
is
terrible.
This thing on?
This is what. Oh wait, no. Oh, there she is. But we're gonna go back to this one. Okay, this is all gonna be edited out. Not on the live stream, because you live stream, folks. Hey, you get the treat of bad production. Thank you very much. Okay, Shayna.
Yeah, so I just noticed during our break we have a new Twitch follower.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Their
What's his name? Can we give a shout out?
It's either so I don't want to presume it's a man. It could be a female.
Okay.
But their name is Soulless Ginger 78.
Well,
just want to give a shout out.
Shout out to all the soulless gingers out there.
Thank you,
ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of Bill Burr,
is he Soulless Ginger?
So I'm a big fan of podcasts, as you know.
We couldn't tell.
I assumed. So we brought a fan in. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but I'm gonna turn that down a little bit, maybe. Let's try that.
Yeah.
And we'll get back into the show in 3, 2.
No, like the kind of fan that pushes the air. Not like the fan that like goes, "Woo, I love you." They're different.
Yeah.
That is the fan section of our
Completely
studio.
This is where all of our fans sit.
Yes.
And they also sit outside, which
Sometimes
is true.
they do sit outside. Yes.
This is all going to be edited out, and this is
No, this is the good. This is the good stuff. We keep this stuff.
no, it's not.
Oh yes.
No. So we're gonna. Are we gonna play a game right now? We're gonna play a game.
No.
No.
No, we're not
No.
gonna play a game yet.
We're not doing it yet.
You just gave it away.
God damn it.
That's helpful.
See, this is what happens. When,
Guys, where's the producer? Oh no, I found him.
Okay,
He was
so
downstairs.
guys-
We're not used to taking breaks.
No,
if
you
know
guys
that.
are not used to having another female on the show, is what
I
it
know
is.
we're
You
all
know
Twitter
what?
pated right now.
You guys
Yeah.
are
I'm-
all over the place.
I'm
What's
a
going
little.
on?
I'm a little verklempt. I gotta say.
I'm gonna go Twitter patient.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, we thank the soulless gingers everywhere, including the 78 one. I'm glad he's numbered so we can recognize him.
So I wonder, is 78 his age, or is that his
He's
birth-
probably 78
or
years
his
old.
birthday?
Congratulations, sir. You are almost 80, and we hope you
And
live
you're
a
using
fruitful life.
Twitch.
And you're using Twitch, and
Yeah.
thank God, because, you know, you've been isolated the last year, and you need some contact, sir.
I can't.
Or
I can't
woman.
hear Nikki. Nikki, are you okay over there?
Oh no, we're on
You're not. Okay, good.
we're on a 3 thing right now.
Oh,
See?
gotcha.
See if you look over there, Joe.
Sorry, I didn't get the memo. I was fighting with the damn Aleutian husky dog,
Well-
sled puller, and a couple of kids needing snacks. So I
Yeah,
wasn't
I've-
sure. The production crew around here is
The production
decently
crew
annoying.
down the hall, those that 5 and 11-year-old down the hall are they're not equipped to be in the
They're
production
actually
crew.
6 and 12, but close enough.
See,
And the dog's 12 feet tall.
I didn't-
So it's
I
fine.
didn't tell you this, but I rented a DeLorean, and I went back in time
What?
1
Oh,
year,
really?
and I actually am from the future
Dude,
Oh, okay.
or from the past.
Is that how you explain your,
I'm your
bad
density.
memory?
I'm a complete density right now. Let's welcome back to the show,
I thought you
Nikki.
mean Destiny?
I
No,
have a
she's
shirt
just,
that says
I
I'm your
think he said
density.
that's where I
Density,
got
yeah.
it. That's where I got it. I saw it. I saw it on your Twitter feed, I think.
That's
Yeah,
great.
I was checking you out.
Yeah, I was too.
Yeah.
Just saying, girl.
Guys, that
Just
sounds a
saying.
little creepy.
I know it's
No,
really
I mean-
creepy.
Were you stalking her online?
No, I was just checking out her Twitter feed.
We were doing our due diligence to provide a good and
That's a new
complete.
name for it, doing your due diligence. That's what we're going to call it.
Oh, she's.
Yeah, write that down.
I'm gonna write that down
That's a
too.
good one.
Okay, fine. I spent my whole lunch 2 hours watching your stand up. So,
Wow.
you know.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No, it's
I
funny.
So
I like
you,
it.
you were
It's really
sitting
good.
down
It's-
watching her stand up for 2 hours.
I wouldn't define it as sitting down, but
What were you doing, Joe?
I try to
I
get
don't know where
some
this is
steps
going.
in, you know, like
Sorry.
while I'm making
We're so
lunch.
Asked
We're
what
so
was doing,
sorry.
Never asked them what they were doing.
I apologize to all of our
I
woke
was
viewers out
standing
there.
up making sandwiches and also had my iPad listening to you. Yes. Sandwiches.
How many
sandwiches?
How many
Can you do that again for
sandwiches
the camera?
did you make?
I made one, and I had sea salt and vinegar chips, and I had one LaCroix on ice, followed by a bottle of water.
What flavor LaCroix?
Ooh, that's a good question, Joe.
I'm gonna say pamplemousse.
I'm gonna write this down.
Is that is?
Brian, any bets?
What do you think it was?
I'm gonna say lime.
Nikki, I know we just met, but you get to guess as well.
What's the one I like? Oh, the passion. Is there the passion fruit?
Passion fruit is one, yeah.
Are you going to guess that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyone
Is that your-
online?
Is that your final answer?
Can I use a lifeline?
We got a lot of
Yes.
comments right now.
Nikki,
Yes.
I was drinking passion fruit.
Wow, you
Damn!
Guys, you guys have a connection.
I feel like we're really hitting it off right now. I was
I'm also
listening
a
to
medium
Nikki.
and tarot card reader and do astrology, so just FYI.
No, I'm good.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm good.
Just gonna write
Yeah.
that.
I'm from Ojai. It's legally on my birth certificate. But I
Right.
have to do it.
Right across from the high school, by the Ford dealership. Yeah.
Oh no, the Ford dealership's up the street, but
Oh well, it used to be down there. That's how old I am. Yeah.
that's by the cemetery. Well, they'll bury me later.
Oh, that's true.
God.
That's a good point.
I gotta know what comedians influenced you. Like, how did you get into comedy? I really want to know that story.
Really, growing up, late at night, my dad would watch Monty Python and Faulty Towers on PBS.
Nice.
And
Good
I would
taste.
sit next to him, and when he would laugh at something, I would look at the TV and then look at him and look at the and try to figure out like, oh, what was it? Okay, what was it? What was it?
No
That was
way.
that's
Steve
awesome.
Martin, and honestly, like the Monkees. I was so in love
Yeah.
with the Monkees growing up, and I got to meet Mickey Dolenz.
Oh, me too.
Oh.
That wasn't that cool. What a
and
nice
tell him that
guy.
my sense of humor was all his
Yeah.
fault. And
Yeah.
Alan Alda on MASH. Oh my God, like Hawkeye on MASH. Hawkeye Pierce on MASH is also the reason why I smell everything before I eat it. It's all his fault. My dad thinks he's Bill Cosby, and not because of like drugging women. And
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's
hopefully,
a
yeah.
completely different thing. But like the way,
Why?
like growing up listening to Cosby records, like my dad kind of, if my dad spoke more words, he's an odd bird. But my dad, like his sense of humor is to talk kind of in a cadence like that, and my dad's sense of humor is really clipped like that. Like growing up listening to,
That's great.
Monty Python and Cosby and Steve Martin and Carlin and
Yeah, Garland.
probably some Pryor, even though I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, I was
have.
gonna mention Pryor has been a huge influence for me and a lot of other comedians, and he influenced a second generation, kind of like Patrice O'Neill and D.L. Hughley and just all these prominent black comedians, even all the Wayans brothers. I mean, they were extremely influenced by Richard Pryor. And their sketch comedy acts just transformed entertainment to another level. But yeah, has there been any women influence that made you?
Female influence.
There you go, female.
Female.
Women influence.
The female men's. I always love this. I always love this joke in The Simpsons. It goes back to the '90s where Bart calls the mailman that's a lady the female man.
Yes, female man.
The female man's here. I think you mean
Yes.
female mail carrier Bart. You know, he just one of those is great. But yeah, has there been a signature figure for you that was really inspiring for you to get up on stage and do what you do? Because that's pretty. I mean, that's pretty ballsy to get up on stage and have all this attention on you. And yeah.
No.
Wow.
Chicks
No
never did it
female.
for me.
Wow.
No. It was always just performers in general, but I never specifically was like, oh, there's a girl doing it, I can do it too. I never thought like, oh, I'm a girl, I can't do it, and like, oh, I'm not seeing women
That's
do
good.
it, I can't do it. I never thought like that. I was just like, I was an actor. I wanted to just be funny and be on stage and act. I didn't specifically wanted to be a comedian as a kid, but people, since I was 8 years old, you should be a stand-up comic. And I was like, yeah, whatever. As long as I was making people laugh, I didn't care. I definitely find female comedians or comedians funny.
It's a good generalization.
Don't call a female doctor a doctorette. I don't, whatever.
Yeah.
Don't call
Yeah.
hey, the female doctor.
Yeah.
Female doctor.
Kathleen Madigan, and I love Sarah Silverman, Margaret Cho. There's all kinds of Maria Bamford, amazing female comedians. But I was never. I love Rosie O'Donnell. Oh, Stand Up Spotlight. Do you guys remember Stand Up Spotlight?
Yeah.
Growing
Yeah.
up,
Yeah.
like in the
Because
early
we're all
90s,
32.
early 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're 12 when that happened,
Yeah.
but yes, we do remember.
I loved her. Ellen DeGeneres even before she came out. Oh my God, she was hilarious. But I never specifically was like,
That's
oh
great.
yeah, girls.
That's a great
Dennis
attitude to
Leary
have. Yeah.
and Chris Rock, and honestly, I don't know how Robin Williams
Yeah. Oh my God.
and Jonathan Winters.
Yeah, because I mean, wouldn't you say like comedy is just comedy? I mean, it doesn't matter like who's performing it, but they make. I mean, I hate to also indulge these questions, for female guests, but you are our female first guest, so we.
He doesn't know how to talk to you.
Can we not keep saying that? Or you could just keep doing it.
It's exciting. It's like why do they make us such a big deal about like the first female astronaut or, it's.
You have to do it until it eventually becomes a normal thing, and then you don't anymore. But it's not.
So do you think like another 100 years? Like how long do you think?
I have a proposal. So Niki could come go.
What? Wait, what?
We're gonna replay that in the clip.
Hold on.
Again?
Niki. I already offered this job to Barry Funkhauser. He said no.
Joe keeps trying to resign.
I'm trying to resign from my post on this show. You would be great at it. You should do this, and I will go into the background on the production role and writing. And work
stand in
with
the
you.
corner and
Yeah,
watch.
basically I'll just stand in the corner and rock back and forth. But
it's clear that I need more women managing me.
But that's how we solve this, and I'm actually being serious. Like
No,
I'm not being jokey.
no, I like
Bryan?
I like your passive
Oh, you're
attitude,
gonna be
Joe.
so bummed to have Shayna and Niki being co-hosts.
And poor
No,
Bryan.
it's-
You don't
he
even
has-
have to look
It's
at me
fine.
anymore.
Well, Bryan
That'd be
has
nice.
a female manager at his job. He has a female producer.
I got a
want
female
that.
mom.
Yeah.
That's also important.
Right?
I think that
Weird,
sounds
man.
amazing. Like I manage everything myself, and I am so sick of this male domination culture that I've created within my own
Me too.
companies. Yeah, even my dog's a male,
Right.
and my feral cats as well. Anyways, so do you want to take my job soon, Niki? That was for you.
You don't have to answer that.
Okay.
I think she just did.
She just.
Joe, you can't quit. We're
Okay. See, I already accepted it before I asked important questions. God, I'm an asshole. What?
All right, maybe just a guest star, like like if I have to
yeah.
take someone to the hospital, you could fill in.
Joe
for me or
tries to
something.
find someone to replace him pretty much every episode. So
I'm reluctant in the spotlight.
yeah.
You're 9 episodes in, you're like, fuck this.
No, I just get scared and weird and awkward, and then it doesn't
It's
translate.
great.
I
No,
think we
it,
all do.
It translates great.
You don't
Trust
get
me.
better at it by quitting.
Now we got a lady on the show. I don't even know how to talk to a girl. Which brings us, I don't know if I want
ma'am.
to skip ahead, but you do write a lot about, can I do this?
Yes, absolutely.
You do write blogs and vlogs or whatever the fandangled things are called.
News
about-
articles.
News articles. You are a author of articles online relating to dating and relationships on social media and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Is that a correct assumption?
Truth.
Oh, we should play a role playing game right now where you are the detective and she is the witness.
Oh, shit.
Hold on, let me get some detective music here.
You have detective music?
I don't know. I'll find it. I don't know. Just keep talking.
You know how to whistle?
Ma'am, for the record,
What's your safe word, by the way, Niki?
Studio.
Okay.
Oh,
Studio.
studio.
How do you spell that?
The Nordoff. I don't fucking spell.
All right. Okay, we've got our music. Okay, Joe, please go ahead.
I wasn't prepared for this
That is not the right
cross-examination.
music. Okay, we got our. Nope, that's not the right music. I got three things going
Do
here.
we
Hold
have
on.
to have music?
Suddenly the Inspector Gadget theme.
Oh, here we go.
Do-ba-do-ba-do-do-do-do-do.
Here we go. Okay, Joe.
Detective.
That is not the right music either.
It's game show music. What are we doing here, guys?
We don't know.
We're
I was
trying
just
to-
trying to set up this next segment, but it kind of went to hell in a handbasket. And now Nikki's not taking me seriously.
Nah, she's not.
So
Always taking you seriously.
are you sure?
We're trying to produce a show here. It's hard.
You don't look like it.
But we're trying.
All right.
Joe,
So I did
go ahead.
read.
go ahead, buddy. Tell us your story. Smoke a cigarette.
Really? Indoors?
Tell us your story. Come on.
Oh, I do that.
What's your problem?
Okay, so I was reading earlier today about some of your things, some of your writings. Hold on a sec. I'll pull it up. I should have been more prepared for this. Dang it.
Wow.
Oh, there it is.
There's smoke in the air, and Joe is contemplating life.
You know, if Kate McKinnon can smoke on Saturday Night Live on a live set, I feel like I should be able to actually smoke.
You should.
Here.
You should.
Yeah.
And there's an ash.
No, I'm not going to do that.
It's acting brilliant.
It is acting, but I'm not going to do that. It's not nice.
And see.
Okay, I got it.
Okay.
We got it. Okay, so you write about dating and relationships on like social media and that kind of thing. How did you start doing that? Or what drove you to do that?
I think it was honestly like a friend of mine who is a theater director in Phoenix started posting about his horrible online dating experiences. And I started copying him because they were hilarious. And I had all of these hilarious online dating messaging experiences. So I started posting them on Facebook and they were hilarious. So I started putting them on Medium and sharing those, and that went off like gangbusters. And then I've always been a writer, always since I was a child. And I just started sharing my opinions about dating and relationships, and just started, you don't have to be happy to be in a relationship. I know tons of people that hate themselves. They're married. What the fuck? You don't have to be happy if you want to be in a good relationship. Oh, wait a minute. Then maybe you should like yourself. And there's the difference. And just things like that. And just started putting them out, and just, it just snowballed is the word I'm looking for. From there, and just, they keep pouring out of my brain bucket, and it's paying my rent. So I'm just gonna keep doing it.
You're a paid writer?
That's great.
Is that really a thing? That's amazing.
You can do that?
If you don't suck at it, yeah.
So what you're saying is you're good at it.
She's really good,
Yeah, the one I was looking at earlier today was, let's see, the title, How to Know a Man is Ready to Commit. And that,
hey now.
Yeah. And I found it really good. I was like, yep, nope. Yep, nope. Yep, nope. No, I'm just kidding. It's very insightful, We're different creatures.
That synopsis, Joe.
That was great. I think you should do movie reviews next.
Yeah.
Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope.
Godzilla really kicked ass. It was amazing.
Yeah.
My movies would be all, it sucked.
Baby Yoda should get its own show.
Yeah.
Bye. Yeah.
Why not? Oh my God.
No, in all seriousness, one article that you write, that was the first one I clicked on. It really, from my standpoint, as a male that identifies as a male, that is attracted to
music,
females.
You identify as a male?
I do, yeah.
Oh.
Sure.
Yeah. Gotta make that clear these days.
Well, you do. I just was texting a person whose name is now not the same name that was in the phone number, who's going, and a young person, 18, 19, that I've mentored for many years on the music scene. That name is not the name that they identify before. And they also do not identify as the same sex that they once were on their birth certificate. So I'm trying to kind of switch my gears and things.
Yeah, it's confusing for.
So I'm a little hypersensitive to getting it right.
Yeah, no, it's confusing for some people, but I think it's just it's an incredible, probably empowering experience to be able to do that, like for yourself, just be able to just change who you are like a chameleon. And I think that's who says what life is supposed to be?
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, not to make light of it, but
can
you can you go back and forth?
time
like
travel.
a fluidity of
maybe like
sexuality.
this week I want to identify as a woman. Next week I want to identify as a man and like wear dude clothes and.
Well, yeah, like
Can you
Eddie
do that?
Izzard, the comedian Eddie Izzard.
Eddie Izzard is
Yeah.
brilliant.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Said that he's trans.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Oh, it's a transvestite.
Right,
Yeah, he was like one of the
He's
first
like
ones.
the male
or
version
she
of a
or-
tomboy. He's
Yes.
like, I like to wear makeup and wear dresses. He doesn't want to be a woman.
And it was a great performance. I
but
mean, he
likes
expressed
to
himself.
wear-
Yeah, he expressed himself to the most extent that he could possibly at that time. I think he was way ahead of his time.
Yeah, that was like what 90?
90s,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
transformative in more than one ways. I mean, I believe Eddie helped build a movement, and helped. I mean, comedy helps everything, right?
Oh yes.
Niki, wouldn't you agree? Like, what is the first thing that you look for in a man?
Probably. Well, honestly, like an energy. There's an energy.
Okay, energy.
This is your video dating profile.
Yeah, this is your.
so-
I don't know if you knew this, but this is how we're going to submit your dating profile to Tinder. Welcome to Tinder, Niki.
It's free.
This is
Free
Tinder
content.
Live, guys.
Yeah, I don't know if
Tinder Live. Oh, wait. Shh, don't say that. That's a good idea.
That is a good idea.
Oh, too late. It's
told
domain
you.
name registered.
Every
Write it down,
episode-
girl. Write it down.
Every episode, I swear to God.
Okay, so we recently had Blaine Laramie on the show as a guest, and we were talking
he's great.
about dating on Tinder, and he told us that for him, from the male perspective, that basically the way he sees it is women just basically collect a bunch of likes and fans and swipes or whatever you call them. And that nobody really wants to meet in person, and he said when they do, they're just kind of basically trying to sell sex. Have you come across anything like that?
Not specifically like that, but I have guy friends who literally they've held out their phone to me like this, and they swipe. This is what they do. They swipe on every girl. They're not even looking. They
Oh my
swipe on
gosh.
every girl, and then they see who they match with, and then unmatch the ones that they don't like.
So it's kind of like Matt Gaetz.
I
Gotcha.
You just stole my joke, you bastard.
Oh,
I was
got
going
you.
to do
I
that.
got you. Let's do a cross-camera fist bump. There we go.
You told me no
That's the
national
first
politics.
That's the first cross.
Frothing at the mouth.
Hold
man.
on a second, Joe.
Come on.
I don't think.
Do we need to have a team meeting right now?
No, I don't think you realize what happened right now.
That was really great. I was going to
you-
do that, but
You
we
guys-
didn't talk
No,
about
no,
it.
You guys
I
just
didn't.
crossed frames.
We just crossed streams, my friend. Did you understand? Did you understand?
Is that like bumping
Someone asks
uglies?
if you're a god, you say yes.
It's kind of like bumping mics, That's
Bumping uglies,
that's
man. We just did it.
another podcast.
Yeah.
Shout out to bumping mics.
No, I feel like that's well funded, where I've never been on a dating app before, and I don't mean to cut you off, Nikki,
Keep it
but
that way.
that's my goal
Yeah,
in life.
you
actually.
white man.
Yeah.
White man.
I'll just live in the forest with my dog and my feral cats, and everything will be fine.
Murder cats.
Yeah, murder
It's
cats.
awful. I've been online dating for 11 years collectively, and it's a waste of time. I think it was good in the beginning. That it was actually, there were quality people that really wanted to meet people anymore because it's been around for so long. I think the majority of people that are online dating are people who cannot get a date in the real world. And
So
that's why they're online.
You see an uptick of people that are not able to communicate properly in a way that you would expect from someone that you would maybe sit down and talk to, or take a walk, or go to Cemetery Park or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah.
That's why they're online, is because they're incapable of meeting anybody in the real world. It didn't used to be that way.
So, Nikki, how would you encourage people to meet you? Go to a comedy show, or
Yeah, buy a ticket, man. Buy a ticket.
gotta buy a
Yeah.
ticket to ride the train. You know what I'm saying? D train down to Pound Town.
Oh my god.
Nikki's gonna come kill you.
Sorry,
I
I'm gonna be murdered.
apologize for
My
him.
PayPal is Niki Marinis.
I'm gonna be
My OnlyFans is Niki Marinis.
murdered by
I
the other
should
man.
have one because all original factory parts people, and I.
Oh, there's
you
a
go.
market for you and
God, I could
everyone.
be- oh, I
I'm
know.
starting one tomorrow. I got Murder Cats and a Dad Bod, and
Yep.
I feel like I'll be okay. You know,
It's gonna be
You'll
the,
notice I have a
the
head.
weirdest OnlyFans.
No, really, my biggest advice to people when it comes to dating anymore is stop online dating and start dating online.
can you define?
Wow. Yeah.
how
I met
that
my
means?
first 2 boyfriends on a band's online bulletin board.
Oh.
Wow.
band, but like musicians.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, they weren't musicians. They were fans of the band.
Oh,
like we were all
fans.
on the band's bulletin board, like, oh, where are they playing? And it was just a social thing. So you're not looking to date, and you automatically have something in common. We all loved this band, and you just start talking, and then
That's a great
you
idea.
fall
Yeah.
in love. What? So like, it's just as natural as meeting somebody in the real world. Like,
Yeah.
and then there you have it. You can meet somebody on Facebook in a group somewhere, like a local thing, like, oh, everybody loves hiking, so let's talk about great places to hike. And then you meet somebody there. You're
Little
not
local
trying
show.
to date them,
Hey.
Right?
You can
and
meet
it's
someone on the
natural. You're
local
just like,
show.
oh, hey, and then hey, let's meet up, and you meet up to go hiking, or you're like, oh, you're cool, and you start talking and about something else, and then you meet up for a drink. Meet people that way. Fuck online dating. Fuck online. I don't want to get instantly romantic with a stranger. I don't.
No,
I
no.
know.
That's great.
I don't want random dudes touching me. I know, weird. I don't. I don't.
What? You weirdo.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we don't like that, guys.
How do you? Oh my
No,
gosh.
amen, sister. Preach. That is
I only
awesome.
want to date guys I've been friends with first. That's the only.
Well, because you got to be friends, right? You really do.
Apparently you don't. Apparently most people. I must be like the only person. Everybody else that is like, instantly my new boyfriend. I've known him for 3 weeks
And then
we're
he's
like-
gone on week 4.
because I met him online. And
Yeah.
As soon as you update your Facebook status, then he's a con.
And I have tons of friends who met their spouses online. Like from
Yeah,
Yahoo
yeah.
Personals
Wow.
to Craigslist to Tinder to Plenty of Fish to eHarmony to you name it. They met
Really?
their spouses
Wow.
and they're all still happily married.
Yeah.
Go team.
Yeah. What was that?
Yeah, I mean, I
love
spent a
it.
little time online dating too, just because I worked so much and it was hard meeting people, and I moved a lot, and I got so fed up with it several years ago, and I'm like, I'm done. I'm deleting my profiles from everything. I started sending, like, everybody that I had been texting, I sent them messages, and I was basically like, you never like responded or whatever. I was basically just saying
Yeah, I
goodbye to
think
everybody.
You sent it to me, I think.
Yeah, I sent a
Well,
message
hold
to
on,
Bryan.
guys. Hold on.
Hold on a second. That's a whole other story we don't have time for. But go ahead, Shayna.
Yeah.
You had the camera.
I was just like, I know. I was like, I'm over this, and I'd been talking to this guy, Bryan,
What?
for
This
months,
guy.
and he kept
What?
coming up with reasons not to meet.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, oh, you just missed out on the best girl on Bumble or whatever app it was.
And he was
I
like,
was basically like, fuck you, I'm deleting you from my phone. And then he responded.
Because you said
had
I
to
missed
work.
out on the
the
best
best.
thing. Yeah, and I
damn.
was just like, well, I have to find this out. Like, I
Girls,
was
you got to
so-
say stuff like that if you actually
I was so
wanted to.
lazy. I mean, I didn't want to do anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the couples counseling session on the local show.
This is the local show, everybody.
Local.
For everybody that wants to
There's
lose a little weight and
no-
find dates out
There's
there.
no fat in this show.
There's no fat, zero fat in this
Except for my dad bod.
except for Joe and except for this game that I think we're going to
Wait,
play.
hold on.
Oh,
I have
shit.
Come on.
Joe,
This is the
you
longest episode.
I
I
know,
swear to
we're-
God. We
You
have a
always
female
have
on.
a
and-
question at the very last minute. Like, hold on, I just got one more question.
I try to listen.
Okay.
and
What's your
engage.
question, Joe?
Have you ever ghosted anyone or been ghosted on a dating app, Nikki?
These are questions.
Well, see, what is everybody's definition of ghosted? Like, because I think people go like, oh, he texted me once and then it took him a day to text me back and he ghosted me. That's not ghosting. Like, if you dated somebody for 3 months and then he stopped replying to you forever, you got ghosted. Like, everybody thinks like, oh, he took 2 days to text me back, he ghosted me. No!
Okay, so I'm going to rephrase that.
Oh, no.
2 days to reply, you fucking return.
Nikki?
We've said that word on this podcast before. It's fine.
Oh, I'll say it again. I don't give a shit.
And we've also said
deep breath. I'm going to rephrase this really quickly.
Go.
In your definition of ghosting, has anyone ghosted you, or have you ghosted anyone? In your definition of ghosting. I
ghost a dude like years ago that I went on at least one date with, maybe 2, and then I never replied to again. I got straight stood up at Ventura.
Oh, that place is so cool. Why would you not want to go there and hang out with a lady? Get a damn Mai Tai.
They have a drink passport. That's why
that'll get you fucked up. Be very careful.
It's like my frequent dater card. At least I get to
really
get all my drinks. Like,
see, that's the thing. You went.
I'm not an alcoholic. I just.
We watched the comedy series. We're pretty sure that everything's fine. And you're good in Tucson. Was it Tucson or Arizona? You had a funny bit about it. But yes, you did prove a point that you're not an alcoholic. I am, for the record. But I think, let's see. Last one before we play the game. Drinker, that's all. You had a funny, I think it was at the Ojai Underground about that.
About my my DUI.
Which one?
Exactly.
Yeah. I think we've all had those, yeah.
But it doesn't count because they don't cross state lines. Hey guys, I did my homework. I studied the character.
You know, it's I'm actually very happy that you did your homework, but it also, in a weird way, talking with a female, it feels a little creepy. Like, oh yeah, you did this like 5 years ago. I've been stalking you online.
Do so much homework.
Why is it?
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Oh, man.
I'm proud of you, Joe. You researched our guest.
I always do. Like, why was it creepy if I researched Alistair Green because he's a male?
I don't know.
Alistair Green is fuckable in my.
Oh God.
Alistair Crowley. Now
maybe not Crowley.
That hair, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a new sound drop.
Hello.
Oh my God! Did you just say
One
that?
DUI per state. Those are my rules.
So that's what I was getting at, Nikki. Thank you for making me seem less creepy.
Hello.
I did my homework, so I knew who I was talking to.
Yeah.
Because I'm new to this whole talking on a camera thing.
Well,
talking at all. They don't let me talk very often.
We don't.
So was I accurate in my assumptions? I was watching your show.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I rest my case.
We're good.
One last question.
Very
quickly.
One more question.
It's yes or no.
Hello.
Do you believe there is a Mr. Right out there?
Oh.
Yes, I believe there can be many.
Amen, sister.
Like facetiously or sexually, but like there can be many people that are right for you. There really can.
Yeah.
You just got to figure out what is most important to you and stick to it. Like, I need a guy that's funny. Make me laugh or get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Speak pop culture like it's a language or get the fuck out. I compromised on that once before. Never going to do it again. Be kind. Have a sense of humor. Have some ambition. And be cool.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you were a
Those
redhead.
are pretty simple. Yeah.
Is it though?
I might rape your face, but
Well,
redheads are either like hot or they look like crack whores. There's not a lot of in between.
Wait, who? Redheads?
Yeah.
Are you
again
not a
with
redhead,
the
are you?
You're either Eric Stoltz or you're Axl Rose now.
Okay.
I'm neither. I just got told by like a 7-year-old downstairs I was bald, so
there you go.
I'm staying out of this conversation.
There you go.
Dang. Okay. Thanks for your synopsis. You need to be dating advice girl.
Joe was covering all the questions that we had on this
Sorry,
docket.
I took
of interview questions, as it were. But you know what? I think we're gonna do. We're gonna switch it up a little bit.
Do it.
And I think we're gonna play a little game.
Oh, I love it when we play a game. What are we playing tonight?
This has already gone so long.
Let's make it go longer.
That's what she said.
No, we don't want it to go longer. 45 minutes is too long.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh, way too long. Come on.
But we are having such a great time talking to you. We do not want to let that go. I do not know how to say this without being a man in white and being hello. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so we're gonna this is my white privilege coming out right now. We're gonna play a little game called Never Have I Ever. Uh-oh. Okay, so what's gonna happen? I'm not a magician, but I want to be.
You just play one on TV.
I just play one on TV. No, but what we're going to do is I'm going to read the questions, and then I kind of scarfed my water down. I'm not sure if we have... Oh, there we go. Thank you very much. So I'm going to read the questions, and if you have done that thing...
That's any of us who have done that thing, so...
In the question, you have to take a drink. So,
oh shit! I need a drink. I'll be right back.
Do you know how this goes, Joe?
We're not taking another
drink. How do you
drink.
not have a drink?
I don't know. I ran out.
We gotta let her go to bed.
No, absolutely not.
Here,
She's not
put
allowed.
some of your drink into Joe's.
No, I will go grab one real quick. Just
Okay.
You start.
Okay,
with
we'll start
whoever.
with that.
I'll be
yeah.
right.
Alright.
It'll take me
All
2
right.
We'll
minutes.
two-box it. How's that? We'll two-box it.
Two box it.
Two-boxing.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe's free and he's dancing like a...
Joe might not need to drink anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, never have I ever lied to get out of work.
Oh, I'm drinking for that one.
Like
Yeah.
you mean today or in general?
Ever. I don't know. I mean, what do you think?
You've never lied, Bryan?
No.
I think you need to take a drink too.
All right.
What's the best? What's the best thing you came up with as far as to get out of work?
Well, every new job I get, all of my dead relatives come back to life.
Mine too. Oh my gosh.
And then
I can't work for anybody. I can only work for myself.
That's great. Joe's back, everybody. Never have I ever lied to get out of work. Joe.
Yeah. What do you say, Joe?
What do you say? Well,
I was able to prove medically that I needed to be out of work.
So you need a drink on that one.
there you go.
Oh, is that if I?
So you drink if
yeah,
you
you
have
drink.
done that thing. Yes.
If you have done that thing
That thing.
in the
Sorry.
question,
My
then you have
Texan
to
just
take a
came
drink.
out, guys. Sorry, boys.
Sabos. Sabos.
All right, y'all. Let's get back to
All right.
this.
Never have I ever spied on my neighbors. Ooh.
Yeah.
spying on them right now.
I'm about to.
So you gotta take a drink if you
That's
spied on
like
your
the
neighbors.
best part of
There we
living
go.
in a neighborhood.
Anyone on the chat right now? We got 5 viewers. The picture is okay.
This
hold
thing's
on,
really
I'm gonna-
blowing up, man.
Yeah, this is a lot of comments on Facebook. This is the problem. I can't see who's commenting, but in the picture, coming more into focus, Jensen.
Chris Jensen, the photographer, drum extraordinaire guy.
We could co-write this ditty. Here's a huge hit, Chris. Mr. Wright drives a custom Sprinter. Not sure what that means.
That's.
I was talking about a Sprinter earlier today.
Oh, you
So
were.
that's
right.
Toby Emery that said that.
Oh, Toby did?
Yeah.
Shout
Hi,
out to
Toby.
Toby.
All right.
Hey,
Yeah.
you're in our 9th episode, ladies and gentlemen.
We could have them on. They'd be
All
fun.
right.
Yeah, there we go. But we got some more questions here.
Yeah, keep it coming.
Let's keep it coming. Oh, we keep it coming. Never have I ever had friends with benefits.
A friend with benefits.
Okay, well, that's a
Well,
friends
it
with
said,
benefits.
friends, meaning plural.
Joe, Joe, high five right now.
I'm just
on your camera.
I'm all about legalities and specific types of...
That was on the docket.
English words
so Niki's
matter.
the only drinker on this one. Nobody else has
Nikki, did you just take a drink? I missed you on there.
I did.
Who wrote this?
Short time. Before you.
No,
hey now, stamps.com, everybody.
Fine, okay. All right, let's go.
All right, never have I ever been in handcuffs.
So no.
Who the hell has never been in handcuffs?
Apparently the whole damn band.
That's why we're so goddamn interesting.
So we got some kinky folks over here.
I didn't say that.
Or
law
criminal,
enforcement. Yeah,
criminally bad folks.
They were sexy.
All right, never have I ever dumped someone over text or been dumped over text. I'm just gonna have to.
Oh,
I don't know.
Nikki's drinking.
Yeah, she's
Brian's
drinking.
thinking about it.
I don't know. Shit, I don't know.
Shayna's not drinking.
So Nikki, did you do the dumping?
No.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
It
girl.
might have been email back in the early 2000s.
Oh, email.
That's
That's very professional.
Early
That's pretty
2000s.
shitty.
Yeah. No, and it was
Really?
email was a very professional thing back in the early 2000s.
I thought it still was until people
No,
started.
it's not.
Oh, okay.
Now the most professional thing is doing this.
You got dumped
Hi.
over an email? That's terrible.
No.
Oh, you dumped someone over an email?
Yes.
Oh, you were the dumper?
That's even worse.
Absolutely, because
I'm
she was
ashamed of
a
you, Bryan.
psycho in Vegas.
Can you see Nikki's
All
face right now? She's not. It's
She
almost like
is-
she liked you and then.
Yeah.
She
Well, it
liked
depends,
me.
Like, she was the site. Like it depends.
Yeah,
Like, some people kind of deserve it.
Yeah, that's
She
true.
was from Vegas. So you
Yeah, well, there you go.
judge on your own.
It gets hot out there.
They
Judge
know.
on your own, ladies and gentlemen.
Say no.
Never have I ever received a lap dance at a strip club. Shayna, what is going on over there? Because I'm not going to picture myself taking a drink or for fear that my mom's watching.
what
Hi,
happened-
I didn't take a drink.
What happens
Hi.
in Vegas
Hello.
stays in Vegas, right?
Hello. Hi.
Sometimes.
All right. Nikki, any stories there?
Hi, Nikki.
I drank a bottle of champagne and then went to a strip club with my ex-boyfriend. He was my boyfriend at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and a couple other dudes.
Yeah.
And
There you go.
yeah, we were at the strip club, and yeah, I
There
think
you go.
everybody was getting lap dances, and yeah, it was just a thing that people were doing.
Yeah. Joe, this is an interesting question.
Oh my God, I'm going to be in so much trouble.
If you went to a strip club with girls
Thank you for the clarification.
and you went to a male strip club,
Oh.
would you partake in a male lap dance?
Oh my god. Do the male dancers give other men lap dances? I mean, I guess they do, right?
I believe
so
that
many
it.
questions.
I would think.
Yeah, I believe.
This is interesting. I never thought
yeah.
about that.
They got to eat.
They got to work out, man.
Well,
those gym men.
They gotta work out. They gotta- yeah.
Dude. Have you seen those guys?
Have you seen the little
Oh my
Nas X
God,
video?
they're all 6'9" and like
Yeah.
freaking washing my clothes. On
You got to
their
give it up to
stomach.
Lil Nas
Yeah.
for being so goddamn creative and inventive, and also just, I mean, I got to say it. He's sexy.
I feel like it too, man. He's very sexy.
I mean, no homo.
Wow, the interesting guy.
oh, I think he is a gay cowboy. That's
But
what
I'm not.
Saturday Night Live said, so I feel like it's
Well,
real news.
I mean, I'm straight.
oh, you are you?
I
Are you?
Oh,
I
okay.
identify as straight.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Most of the time. No, I'm just kidding.
Learning so much tonight.
But I don't think.
You're sexy. You can go. That's a sexy man. Sorry. Like,
Yeah, I don't.
You're a
Yeah.
sexy man.
I like sexy men. It's fine.
Me too.
I
you
like
wanna
an.
bone him, you can say that's a sexy dude. It doesn't mean I want to have sex with
Yeah.
him.
Right.
That's a sexy
Right.
man.
Yes.
I'm not gonna do that thing with my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's an admiration of God's creation. How about that?
Ooh.
How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Hi, I'm religious Bryan Ferguson.
Well
I
played.
admire God. Hi.
And thanks for
men.
getting me out of the
And
maze.
men. And Jesus. Everyone loves Jesus. Why aren't people...
Washboard abs. Come on.
I mean,
Who doesn't love abs, you know?
he had the most washboard abs of all time. I think,
Jesus?
yeah, he deserves to be the 2021 sexiest man not alive.
Get him on the cover of People.
Oh, can we-
Let's start the petition now.
But
Mike,
the thing
you can
is,
cut that out.
he does come back for Easter, so beware, ladies. He is risen.
Oh my God.
We're sorry.
I'm so sorry about that.
Nikki, can you take over my job
At
now?
Cemetery Park on Tuesday night.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Nikki! No, I'm just kidding.
I think you just made your comedy debut.
Yeah, I just made my...
Should.
And I just bombed.
Yes.
I think we have one more question.
We have 2 more questions.
We have 2 more questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
2.
All right. 2 more. Really quick. Never have I ever dated more than one person at once.
Nikki's thinking. Brian's
Hmm.
considering a
Sure.
drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like dated?
Not now. Not recently. Like 10 years ago, maybe. No, not 10 years ago. Like when I was first dating. Like
Nikki's still...
You mean like gone on dates with or like been in a relationship with?
I don't... What?
dated
Shouldn't-
more than one person.
What
at
is a
once?
damn date? I don't even know.
Yeah, what is a date nowadays?
Does that mean we went to McDonald's or like...
It's
forgot.
having it's sharing a meal or a beverage with somebody that you could potentially have romantic feelings for, right?
Yeah, that makes
You're
sense.
supposed to go on tons of dates with different people all at once.
Yeah,
Well, you want to try all the...
flavors.
Yeah.
Oh.
You don't hire the first guy that applies for the job.
I was
They
gonna say,
interview a bunch of
like,
people.
courses, of...
Oh, she took a drink. Okay. We have our
all right, there
our
we go.
results. I
right.
did not, for the record.
There you go.
Nope.
Nope.
And one more. Never have I ever sent a dirty text to the wrong person.
Sorry, Mom.
Oh, jeez. No, jeez.
Just kidding. I just wanted a drink.
Well, you know what? We would like to
Oh,
thank...
God. Oh, God.
Have you
Look
done
at
that?
Her introspective.
God, my dad is legally blind. Oh.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm always afraid that anytime I have sent a dirty message, then it would like.
How many dirty messages are you sending?
No. Well,
I need to know this.
Were
This
versus
is a long time ago.
are.
we didn't always live together.
It's
back
a
in your
legal
history.
thing. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll be the attorney.
Yes.
All right, we'll settle this after the show.
Where's my dog?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Nikki, you
Um,
funny girl.
Yeah, you are. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. This has gone on probably way too long for anyone that likes to hear my voice.
Likewise.
I
mean, I agree.
you can. There you go. There you go. You can check out Nikki's writings about dating and relationships over at Niki Marinis.
My God, man.
Marinis, you've talked to her for 2 hours. and
She's
you
going to
just
come
gave
over
her
and
name
kick your
wrong.
ass, man. I am
my
getting
God.
an Uber out of here as soon
She's-
as I can.
Please
Okay,
go.
Let me
Save
save
yourselves.
you.
Save yourselves, everybody.
Okay, so
Shayna, please.
NikiMarinis.medium.com is where you can find her awesome writings about dating and relationships.
Really
See,
amazing stuff.
It takes a lady.
To know a lady?
To know a lady.
I hate the lady thing.
Woman
Women.
Yeah.
takes a woman to know a woman.
You guys are terrible.
We
We
are
suck
Man.
at talking to chicks. We don't. I'm sorry.
we are
women.
the whitest non-woke people you will ever meet, but we are trying.
These guys have
is
no
what we're
game
saying.
at all.
we are in relationships and we do not have any game, and we should not have any game. We should not have any game
anymore, right?
No. We're fine.
They're neutered.
This is why. This is what neutered males look like.
Yeah, they just say stupid shit and like laugh a lot, and then the girls roll their eyes and
talk about them behind their
and
backs.
that's how that goes. Yeah.
Guys that say stupid shit and laugh a lot. No,
Yeah.
That's why I keep attracting dudes in relationships. What?
dang,
Oh my gosh.
that was good.
No,
Dude, we need to get you back on for like a. Are we still live?
yeah.
Yes.
No, never mind.
We're still on a show, Joe.
We're still on a show. We got
Well,
like
it's been very
5
nice
people
talking with
left.
you, Nikki.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining.
No,
Yeah, it's been super fun.
thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it,
Yeah,
and
thank you.
we will have you back hopefully soon.
Next
do you
time
have
it
any?
might be in person.
Yeah.
when we
Do you
a
have
show.
any
Yeah.
tour dates or anything like that you're working on or anything
Any
like that?
upcoming shows?
Did you see the giggles?
I don't think things are like still.
Burn. Yeah,
I
it's
should
kind
maybe
of.
like write some jokes.
Yes, you should.
You better get ready. The tears are changing colors quickly.
Yeah, I think it's
Oh,
orange.
cheers, my cheers. Oh, those cheers. Okay.
Yeah.
No, God, I haven't written anything. No, I don't. Oh, yeah, no. I have, sadly, no. But I should work on maybe figuring out what's open and where I could actually go live. Yeah.
Well, keep
No.
us in the loop and let us know when you're going to be
Yeah,
performing.
yeah.
We'll help
wanna
you
come see
promote
you
that and
and-
come see you, of course.
Absolutely.
I want to buy one of your T-shirts.
Yeah. Joe is all over
I should make one.
the merch.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we got merch of our
We actually
own,
do. We
right?
just launched. You should come. You should come
She's
join
writing
us.
it down again.
we just opened up the local shop, so we're helping local bands and businesses and comedians and podcasters do T-shirts and sell them.
Yeah. I want to buy
Yeah.
one of like maybe you writing something on your hand or a pen or pencil paper kind of thing.
You're just getting creepy,
Okay,
Joe.
now, shitball. Okay, shitballs. Me saying shitball.
There you
Oh,
go.
I say that all the time.
Breathe
That's my
is
word.
Bag of dicks. That's what I like to say to people.
Oh.
Hashtag bag of dicks.
Suck a bag of
There you
dicks.
go.
All
So
I
so
don't tell people like I just said bag
I'll
of
ask
dicks.
you for a joke
so
next
everybody,
time.
we've got a new shirt coming out from Niki Marinis. It says
Yeah.
"Eat a bag of dicks."
There you go.
Oh.
And you
My
can
mom's
find
so
that on the
proud.
local shop.
Let's just eat a bag of dicks.
My darling ladylike daughter. I don't know. She's so feminine.
Oh man, so we
You
love.
raw, girl.
Yeah, we loved
Yeah.
having you on.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Nikki,
Thank
for
you,
joining
Nikki.
us.
Thanks for having me. Guys.
And we hope to have you again soon. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the local show for tonight. We
Gonna
have.
take us out with a little.
Yeah, this is
What is this?
It's Nikki. Right?
more Nikki. She's playing all the instruments.
Wow. Nikki's
I'm a
a
one-man
musical
band.
guest too.
Nikki, if you want to stick around, we will talk to you after we end this. But yeah, this is Detoxy. This is called In Laughter, and we featured them during the break. If you were live during the show, you were able to hear them. If you were not, then you can hit us up and subscribe. Go to where are we?
The
I don't know.
localshow.net or
localshow.net,
the
yeah.
localshop.net.
We're on,
we
we're
keep
on
it pretty
Oxnard.
simple.
I mean, we're local
'Cause this is the longest
because
goodbye.
this is the do more shorter shows because this was a lot of fun and we can't have this much fun. It's not allowed.
Stop laughing, Nikki.
Stop.
This is not
yeah,
funny.
Stop laughing. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Not
We
funny
got to
at all.
end this before we end ourselves. Ladies and gentlemen, for Joe and Shayna, this is Bryan saying thank you for joining us and we'll see you next time.